I was just about to turn off the lights and go to sleep when I checked the security cameras and saw 3 strangers had broken in. I held my breath, afraid to make even the slightest sound. There was no time to think. I rushed toward my daughter's room without hesitation. The intruders realized they had been discovered, and one of them pulled out a handgun, but his partner stopped him, saying they wanted to capture us alive. I burst into the bedroom and desperately tried to wake my daughter, but no matter how hard I tried, she would not wake up. I grabbed a bottle of water nearby and splashed it onto her face.
What are you there for?
I quickly told her not to make a sound and pulled her as we tried to escape, but we were still too late. The intruders had already reached the hallway. In that critical moment, I remembered the villa had a private elevator. I grabbed my daughter and rushed inside. The masked men were blocked outside, forced to watch us descend. One of them alerted another man on the 2nd floor. He quickly ran to the elevator entrance, frantically pressing the pause button, only to realize it was broken.
Coming down to you!
Hey, I told you, I don't hurt.
At that moment, my daughter suddenly remembered a safe room on the 2nd floor. I quickly pressed the pause button. They waited for us on the 1st floor for a long time, and slowly sensed something was wrong. When he returned to the 2nd floor again, we had already escaped the elevator and ran quickly toward the safe room, just making it before the intruders arrived, successfully hiding inside the secure room. The intruders were losing their minds, pounding wildly on the steel door. This safe room was built specifically to stop intruders. No matter how hard they struck, it was useless. After escaping, we finally felt a moment of relief. I prepared to call the police, but the next second I felt overwhelmed with despair because the villa had just been purchased and there was no phone line installed. While watching the monitors, I came up with an idea, planning to speak to them through the broadcast system.
Excuse me. The police are on their way.
I thought I could scare them away, but I did not expect them to know the house so well. They gestured toward the cameras, showing that what they wanted was inside the safe room. $200 million, hidden by the previous owner. We clearly did not believe what they said, because once we opened the door, we would be finished.
They're not coming out.
And we're not letting you in. Get out of my house! Station number!
The intruders completely lost control, so they gathered a pile of tools and began smashing the house wildly. Soon, a large hole was torn into the structure. They grew extremely excited, believing success was only moments away. But the next second they realized the safe room was completely surrounded by steel plates. I watched their foolish efforts through the cameras, but soon they made a new discovery. They noticed one wall was hollow and used their tools to break it open. Inside was a ventilation duct connected to the safe room. We were instantly filled with fear, unsure what they would do next. A small hole was quickly drilled into the duct. They brought over a gas canister and connected it to the other end, planning to force us out with fumes.